is Arts and Crafts with Luba Carlson. We have the kids edition today, and we have our helpers. Let's find out what their names are. Who do we have here?
I'm Nora McGuire.
How old are you, Nora?
I am 9.
She's 9. Wow. And who else do we have?
I'm Emerson Kaufman, and I am 8 years old.
Well, welcome, welcome. All right, so they will be helping me figuring out how to paint this cute little mushroom over here. For this mushroom, you will need watercolor paper, a Sharpie, a pencil, a white crayon, couple of brushes, an eraser could be helpful, watercolor paints, water, and some paper towels. Are we ready to start?
Yeah.
Should we go for it? Okay. Yep. So let's start with drawing that mushroom. And usually when we draw a mushroom, we think that we probably should start with the top.
Start with the taco.
Right? But this time we're gonna start all the way on the bottom because we're working with watercolors and we do not want to create extra lines that we have to erase. Okay? So let's grab our pencils. Yep. And let's turn this around this way so the girls can see. Okay, so here's the trick. Do you remember how to write letter W?
Yes.
Yes? You see this? I'm going up, and then it's a W up, and then it's down, and again a W, and then again a W. And you just make your W's super wide and curvy to make your grass, okay? So find a spot and make the first W, go up, down, the other way, something like that. Yep, stretch it, stretch it. Good job. Yes, very nice. Okay, then we need to kind of eyeball and decide where the top of the mushroom is going to be. So I think mine is going to be somewhere here. What about yours, Emerson? Where is yours going to be?
Like right there. So
Right there? Okay, what about
spot.
yours? Something like that? Okay, so I'm using my fingers, I'm kind of dropping that, and I'm just gonna make a super tiny mark on the top and on the bottom, just to help me know where the top of the mushroom is going. Okay, and then I'm gonna decide if my mushroom is gonna have a skinny leg or a fatty one. Yes, like this one is pretty round.
Yeah, I'm gonna do fat one.
Has a lot of body to it. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go wide then. Yep. So we know that the head of the mushroom is gonna stop somewhere here. Yep. So draw a teeny tiny smile. Yep. And then draw the lines, curvy lines on each side, connecting that smile to your grass, but not overlapping the grass. Okay, now check if you want to extend the bottom of the mushroom top. Yep, decide if you want to make it a little bit wider. That's okay. The white eraser really will help you much better with this. Remember that?
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Redo that.
That's good. Okay. Do you want to extend the sides a little bit so that it has a bigger top? Or do you want to keep it like that?
Am I making my lines too skinny?
Too skinny.
Mine's a
Oh, yeah, I
really
like that.
big mushroom.
That's good. All right. And the last thing we need to decide here is if you want your top to go up more like a cone, or if you'd like that top more rounded,
I want it round.
or maybe you want to make one of those mushrooms, you know, like they have super wavy, kind of wiggly tops.
Meh.
What are you going to do for your top?
I'm gonna do one like that. I'm gonna do like a more curved one.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
Like that?
I think it looks
okay.
better.
Well, let's go and do that. Let's connect your top to the sides.
think I made that too far out.
Very good. Yep. Good job. Very good. Okay. The next step for us is going to outline everything with a Sharpie.
Okay.
So we don't lose anything.
Ooh, this is a sharp Sharpie.
It's, yes. This Sharpie did not undergo canvas treatment. Because if you draw with Sharpies on canvas, they kind of get super dull and they stop being nice and sharp. I think I'm kind of changing this a little bit.
Yes, I did that to mine too, so then I just erase all the...
Okay, now let's erase all the pencil.
I still need to outline my grass.
Okay, and once we're done with that, we're going to need the white crayon. Good. All right, shake off, clean up all the dust. We don't want any dust on here. Yeah, you can just, it's okay. You can just go down, it's all right.
My paper
Okay.
towel fell.
Huh?
My paper towel fell.
Oh, no. Oh, yep, careful. And the other one?
Do I have to get the other one?
No, you're fine. Okay. Doing good. I know, it's a lot. Okay, good. All right. So next thing is my mushroom here has polka dots. Do you want polka dots? Or do you want to put some other design on it? What if you could do a pattern? What if you could use your imagination? What if you could put stripes on your mushroom? Or hearts? Or stars? Or polka dots?
Stars. I'm gonna do.
So what do you think?
I'm probably gonna do stripes.
Stripes?
I'm gonna do stars.
And then I want
Stars?
to make it the color of a tiger.
Okay, so look, if you're doing stars and you want to make sure you can see them very good, take your pencil, go super light, and sketch them where you want them. Okay.
I sketch my
Then,
circle.
then erase the inside of your star. So you only have the outsides, and then fill that in with your crayon. Okay, make sense? This way you'll be able to see where your crayon
I
goes.
think I'm gonna do bigger stars.
Big stars. Okay, I think I'm gonna do stars and hearts and stripes because we can. Why not, right? Maybe one here. And then I'm gonna have a stripe right here, a white big stripe. And then I'm gonna do a design. Ooh, I like that. That's a great idea. Yeah, very nice. Okay, then we're gonna fill them in with the white crayon. Just the best way we can. Just fill it in. Whoops, there goes her pencil. Here, you can use mine. Okay.
I'm done.
All right. And then the last step before we start coloring, we're going to outline, if only if you want to, but I suggest to outline the shapes with a Sharpie so it's easier to see what we're doing and so they do not disappear on us. You know what? I think I stole your Sharpie. This is your Sharpie. This is mine. I do that all the time, don't I?
Yeah, you still people stuff.
Yes, the rule is you do not want to sit next to me because I will grab your pencil
Or your Sharpie.
or your Sharpie. And you're kind of stuck sitting next to me right now, so here we are. Very nice.
I think I missed a corner.
All right, so while we're finishing tracing that, if you're wondering why we have our paper taped to like this kind of, it's not very hard, right, but it's still plastic board. We have that done, I did that because when we start adding water to paper, it starts to buckle up. Yeah, and it kind of gets wavy and very hard to work with. But if you start with this, it makes it a little bit easier to add watercolor on it, okay? All right, make sure that you don't have any dust on your paper. Okay, and now we're gonna reset a little bit for painting. We're gonna pull the paper towel closer to us. We're gonna open our paints. Open? Yeah, okay. And we usually use the lid here to mix colors, right? So we have two brushes, a huge one and a tiny one.
I'm gonna use the tiny one for that.
It's your choice what you're gonna use, all right?
We're doing
Let's
the
bring water closer.
Are we gonna do the outside or the inside first? Like the inside of the mushroom or the outside?
I think we're gonna let's do the whole mushroom first.
Okay.
And once we get down, it will dry a little bit, and then we can do the sky. We'll come back to it, okay? Remember how to add water to watercolors? Yeah, okay. Grab your big brush for that, because you do not want to be bringing teeny tiny drops. Okay, and drop 3 or 4 drops of water into the colors that you want to use on your mushroom. What is your mushroom going to be? I already have a red mushroom, so I think mine is going to be purple. Yeah, it's going to be purple with like a little bit of blue undertones on it.
That's what I'm thinking of doing. Like, I want to do a mix.
Yeah.
I'm just doing red.
You're just doing that?
Like, I want to see if I can make like a teal.
Yeah.
Like maybe using some blue and some green.
And then the stem is going to be purple.
Okay.
Red and purple.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Do we remember what wet on wet is?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. What's wet on wet?
It's where like if you wet your paper and then put wet watercolor on it.
Exactly. So I'm going to wet my paper first.
I agree with that.
You agree with that statement? All right. So I'm just wetting the whole thing.
Okay.
And I'm not worrying about my crayon because crayon really resists water. So it really doesn't
Is it
matter.
just the mushroom or the whole thing?
I'm just doing the top of the mushroom first. Okay, and then I'm grabbing the color of my choice. In my case, it's my purple. And I'm just gonna do little touches, touch, 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 and let the paint bloom. Let it take the space. Allow some white space in between. Yeah. Wipe the brush on the paper towel, rinse, and grab your other color. If you're adding another color, you can grab another color and just add it right in between there. And let the colors move and blend and meet and become friends. Ooh, I wonder what's going to happen here. This is going to be interesting. All right, I'm going to let my galaxy mushroom sit. Okay. All right, so if your mushroom is done, then you need to decide what color you want to use on the stump. What I used over there is yellow ochre. It's this very, very light brown, kind of golden looking
That's
color.
what I'm gonna do.
And the light brown.
I'm gonna do purple.
Oh, okay. Purple leg, purple stump. Let's do that. That sounds
I'm gonna
great.
put
How
a
about
little
you?
more on this. Ah. I am
Dropped
gonna
my
probably do
brush.
like
I'm clumsy.
a tannish brown one like yours.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Purple stump.
Oh, look at that. There's some color blending happening. And you can always wipe your brush
Rare
off.
species of mushroom.
Yeah. You can always dry your brush and try and get a little bit more color on it if you want to make your purple darker. Just, yes, wipe it off on a paper towel so that you're not adding any more water to your brush. Just put some more color on there. Where do you think a mushroom like this would grow?
In a backyard.
Oh
In
my
a galaxy.
Forest.
That looks like that mushroom would grow in a galaxy.
So mine totally looks like a galaxy
Mars.
mushroom. Yours, Emerson, looks like an ocean mushroom.
Yeah.
You do like the ocean.
Yeah. My favorite animal lives in it.
Yeah?
A turtle, right?
Oh, is
Yep.
that turtle?
Wait,
You got it.
Yeah.
also leopards too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't forget those little creatures.
Okay. Now, when you look at your work, if you see a whole lot of runny water, like puddles, wipe off your brush on a paper towel. Okay, and then go back to the spots that are super runny. Pick this up with your brush and then bring it back and wipe it off again, and then do this again. Do it a couple times so that it's not runny anymore.
I've got a few puddles.
And I'm gonna try and paint my trunk stump. What is this? I never looked it up. I should have looked it up.
Stomp, I
It's a
think.
stump. You think it's called a stump?
Yeah.
Do mushrooms have stumps?
Here's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Emerson, that's really pretty.
Thank you.
Okie dokie. Okay, let's mix a green. Grab your lid. Put a couple of drops of water right in the middle. Okay. Grab some of your green.
If you look through the water,
It is super, super bright green, remember? It doesn't look like natural green at all. Okay. Okay, set it down. There you go.
Like this.
Yes, that looks good. Wipe off your brush. And then if you want to make your green a little bit darker, then you add bright red to it. If you want to make it super bright green, then you add yellow to it.
I'm gonna add yellow.
Same.
Okay, then I'll add red so that we can see what happens in both cases. Oopsie daisy.
Oh no.
So when that happens, when we sometimes put some other colors in our yellow or something like that, you want to clean your brush, go back in here, okay, kind of like that, and then you take a paper towel and you soak up all of this stuff. There you go. And then your watercolor is clean. What happened here? Nora, did you add yellow?
Yes.
Yes. Do you want to add some more yellow? Or do you like this color?
I want to add a little bit more to
Yeah,
make
go
it
for it.
brighter.
Okay, I'm adding bright red. See what's happening to mine? It's making super dark grass. I like
Making a
this.
very light
Yeah.
grass.
So I am going to paint my grass starting from the top. So, ooh, oh my gosh, that is super bright. That's almost neon.
I'm gonna
I
add more.
like that. Oh, you're gonna get more?
I'm getting more too.
I'm gonna make it neon.
Is mine neon?
Oh yeah, it's getting to that as well. Oh my goodness. Speaking of space mushrooms. Right? You got that?
So bright.
I know.
Really bright green.
Oh wow.
Neon
All
green.
right. Let's paint that grass.
It's my neon green. Oh, so neon-y.
Mm-hmm. Take the tip of your brush and go to the top of your grass and then drag down. This way it'll fit nicely. Okay, yes, I am
It's
going
dead
to.
on me.
Oh no. You all right?
It's watercolor.
Okay, it'll wash. The whole point of it is that it's washable, hopefully, right?
Yeah.
We can hope. Or you will forever be stained
Neon green.
with neon green.
But I don't really care. It's really pretty.
Okay,
so I don't-
yes. Very nice. Okay, and so the last thing is to paint around the mushroom. Now, we kind of have space mushrooms. Do we have to make the sky blue?
No.
Not at all. What are you making?
I'm making blue and green in the sky.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Like
I'm gonna do
that.
that since mine's kind of an ocean mushroom. I'm gonna do blue, green, and purple.
Oh, how awesome.
I'm just gonna do blue and green.
Oh, I am going to use my crayon, and I'm going to use some squiggly lines in the sky
I know what I'm gonna do.
for some texture and interest, because this is completely not a regular mushroom. It deserves something interesting in the
Just
background.
making silly shapes like
Yeah, silly
I'm just
shapes
doing
or
random.
texture. Yes, or random texture. Because it's really hard to see, right? To plan something
Like
specific.
do anything you want.
Yep.
there's like meteors in the sky.
Okay.
There's squiggles up there.
Well, I'm gonna use this other red that we have here.
Blue.
And
And
I
I'm
still
gonna
like
use
those
it.
green more.
Of course. It's not an art project if you don't have stains on your hands, right?
I don't know.
I'm just spreading around.
I guess it is.
Ooh. Ooh, I like that, Emerson. That looks
I'm gonna
good.
Wet on wet. on the
You can
outside.
do wet on wet, but I think I would rather you have wet on dry, because there is a whole lot of water already,
Oh yeah.
and it's all just, it will all bleed.
Okay.
Do you mind if I pick up this puddle a little bit over here?
don't care.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Just a little bit, so when you start painting, so it doesn't bleed out. There. That should help. Okay, now I need to decide if my mushroom is, it's totally not from Mars. I think Nora's mushroom is from Mars. No?
I don't know.
Where's your mushroom from?
Jupiter.
Jupiter, okay.
Jupiter or Saturn or something.
Okay. And Emerson's mushroom is from the sea,
The bottom of the sea.
from the bottom of the sea, and that's why the
Sea
background really looks like the bottom of the sea.
Mm-hmm.
That is so
That like
cool.
moss at the bottom instead of grass, because can't really be grassed in the ocean.
What could be seaweed?
Oh yeah.
They are super cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
Space mushrooms.
Yes. Okay. So at this point,
Ta-da!
here's what we're going to do.
Oh.
We're gonna grab a little piece of a paper towel. If you have a clean one, or I can give you one, just grab a little tiny piece. You don't need a lot.
We're in our spaceship painting mushrooms.
Yeah, fold it a little bit so that it's not too big. And we're gonna go around the frame and just clean up all of this water a little
What if
bit.
it doesn't clean up?
Drying, it's not gonna clean up perfectly. I just wanna pick up the wetness, the drops, okay?
They're done.
There, it's done. All right, now check your grass. Is your grass dry?
Yes, it
No?
is.
Okay, so if your grass is
kinda.
dry, this would be a good time to grab your Sharpie and write your name on your piece of art. Yes, but it's still a little bit wet, so we're gonna let it sit until it's completely dry. And then when it's completely dry, we can take the tape off and show our piece of art to everybody. Sounds good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so this concludes our project for today.
Yay.
If you had fun and if you made one of your own and would like to share with us, please send it over. The email address is in, oh my gosh, what are they called? Captions. No. Oh my gosh, no, seriously, I'm drawing a blank. What are they called? That come after the show, that we show credits. Oh, if you would like to share your piece of art, please send it to the email that you can find in the credits. And until the next time, bye.